Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is the movers for the Friday the 10th of January. It's now 1:37 Central European, so it's 12:37 UK. 37 minutes ago we had the 4 hour print. So anyway, this is the daily. No, this is the daily. Okay, so the daily, I mean, over what we kind of said might happen is when we got going here, I kind of thought, yeah, we might go here and get and fail. But what we did is we had another push for liquidity, which was here. We had the divergence, then the push. That failed, as we kind of predicted, a bit messily, sorry. And we rolled over, and this is where we are right now. We are in sell territory, and a lot of these coins have made another low. So the thing is, made another low, but if we start rolling here, we will have divergence. If we start rolling here, what looks pretty good over here on strength wise on the daily is Sui and Poly, which is what we were looking at yesterday. Um, and they have had some nice little moves. But yeah, let's go into where the strength is. So we've got Sui and Poly. Everything else isn't very good. We've got some of the AIs over here that had strength. Um, in fact, my AI portfolio section has been quite wild with wild swings. Um, yes, okay. So anyway, that's only where we've got strength on those two on the daily. Some of these might start pulling up, and even render there might get going again. So let's have a look. So on the daily whip trend for fetch, we're a sell and an underperform. May start finding support. Render, we are a sell. May start finding support. Injective protocol, we are a sell and underperform. Over here, we're mixed on CAS, but outperform against a few. Tau, we're underperform and sell. Sui, we are turning into a buy again, which could go in line with the strength there. So I would expect Sui at least to go that 6%, 6 or 8% actually. Yeah, I think Sui could make an 8% move there. So she is a buy at the moment, but all this could just change. This is why we will need to monitor the lower time frames. But on the daily, she's flicking into a buy. So if she holds this, should see that 8% move. Poly X still looks good. A little bit of strength there, but not overall. So we've got to watch out for resistance zones there. GRT sell underperform. Comp is flicking into a buy and outperform some other things. Dot, sell and underperform. Pepe, Doge, Shiba, and Floki are all sell and underperform. So that's quite simple. We've only got really Sui and Poly to keep an eye on, and with Render possibly joining that pack. Let's have a zoom in there. Who else? And even Doge maybe. So let's keep an eye on Doge. Moving to the 4 hour, we have Sui, Polly, is that Cass or Comp? Comp, yeah, it was Comp, wasn't it? And a bit of Cass and a bit of Shiba. Um, okay, so there's only four there gaining strength. If we look a bit behind, we've got Sui over there, we've got Injun Sui, Render, Fetch, we've had this sell, grinding, bit of divergence in there. I would expect another push really on the movers. Um, And what we kind of thought might happen over here, let's go to that. What I thought might happen over here is when we start turning into a buy around here, I thought, okay, we can go like this, we can get rejected at the daily like this, or we could get above it, pull back and retest and get going again and start continuing in our bullish momentum. The only problem is here we had a bit of a grind, grind, sell off, push, push, push. Let's liquidate those longs. And then we've had a push. Now, the thing is, you can see that we're rolling here. So what we might end up doing here is we might end up having either a roll over here like this, or we could fight to get through that, get above it, retest, and then go. So this is a potential new scenario we have. To say we've had this divergence along here, I expect maybe another push. Um, yeah, we could have another push. Um, but it's Friday as well, isn't it? Everyone's going to start taking the money off the table for the weekend. Some of the traders. Let's remove from one drawing. Sorry. Okay, yes. So anyway, onto the 4 hour. Let's focus on whip trend now. We know where there's a tiny bit of strength among these. Fetch is a buy, outperform against most, but rolling, finding resistance. Fender, electric guitar. Render is turning into well, it's a buy. Has been a buy along here, and is starting to find some kind of resistance. We do need it to push higher. It's just having that pullback, isn't it? What time are we on now? Yeah, it's 13. That was printed 40 minutes ago. Yeah, so it's got a lot to do really, this next few hours. Um, so fetch, render, looking good, but finding resistance, which is probably going to be what happens here. Inge looks like it could turn into a buy. Cass mixed. Tau looks like it's finding resistance. A lot of these just look like they're finding resistance. Sui has been really good along here, finding resistance. So everything's finding resistance. Polly's had a nice little push. She's come back. Now she's finding support. And we've got to bear that in mind over here. She has a tiny bit of strength. So if she can find support here and turn into a buy, even the 1 hour, 15 minutes, if you monitor those, you might be able to get in at the beginning of a move. Over here, GRT is underperform and mixed. Comp again is a buy, but could be finding resistance over the next few hours. Dot, mixed bag. Pepe is a buy. Doge is a buy. Shiba's a bit mixed. Floki is a buy. But yeah, they're all running into resistance, aren't they? So we either need everyone to start saying, yep, you know what, it's run out of steam, and everyone starts shorting again. And that's probably the only time when the market's going to push again. So yeah, guys, keep safe, trade safe. It's a tough market at the moment. We are just like ranging and pushing the limits, and the mentality of all these traders who are going to be stuck in trades and paying holding fees and whatever. So yeah, trade safe, keep safe, please. Like, drop the comments, like and subscribe, all that jazz. And let's try and push this channel to more people and help more people out. Okay, guys, see you in the next one.